I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness.
The story that Thomas was madly in love with Hope. He would do anything to get her, everyone knew. This time, Hope avoids him again. Steffi's worried that this will make Thomas go crazy again, and she also knows that given her brother's personality, he will do crazy things to get rid of him and get Hope. For a long time, though, Hope didn't accept this to be lover. Thomas always saw Hope, just like that was enough for him, and now the chance to see her Thomas also didn't have. This made him miss Hope even more. Will Thomas do something that surprises everyone? A defiant person like Thomas would definitely risk something. The fact that Thomas was the one who called the CPS, everyone knew implicitly that people just hadn't exposed him to the police, because everyone's still quietly looking for more evidence to accuse Thomas. At all know what people always have a way to hide their guilt, and they don't want that to happen. He also knows that secrets can't stay hidden forever. The police can come to you at any time. Since many unlucky things have happened to Thomas lately, he's also revealed his true nature. He hasn't changed, but over the years he has. And maybe he has a plan of some sort. Everyone's very worried about Hope and Douglas right now, and maybe he will use these two to threaten everyone. It's also possible that Thomas will do something to Hope to get Brooke to ignore this and not report him to the police station anymore. So now everyone's trying to protect Hope and Douglas as much as they can. Although they had already guessed who would be the next object for Thomas to take action, they didn't expect that he would be so cunning. Thomas pretended to ask Hope and Douglas out to see her and her son one last time, and then he turned himself in. Hope didn't know this was his plan, so he went with Douglas without informing anyone. Thomas took advantage of the opportunity to kidnap the two of them and leave town. Because he'd always dreamed of having a happy family with Hope and Douglas, well, people discovered the mysterious disappearance of Hope and Douglas. By the time people knew about it, Thomas would have taken them far away by then. But even so, will Thomas have Hope's love? Hope will do whatever it takes to save herself and Douglas. Perhaps it was love that blinded Thomas, and there's nothing a daredevil like him could do that he wouldn't dare do. Hope and Douglas' disappearance was discovered, and everyone was so worried that she thought something was wrong. But there are also some opinions that they also see Thomas not appearing these days. They suspect it was he who kidnapped the other two. Steffi and Brooke know Thomas well, so the first thing the two of them will go to the police and blockade the whole city. The thing that Steffi was always afraid of has come, and she knows that her brother always does whatever he wants to do, regardless. She's afraid that if the police found out now, maybe his crime would be more serious. But because her grandson was also missing, it was imperative that she let the police investigate the truth. And Brooke is now frantically searching for Hope. She's sure after finding her daughter, they'll expose him to the light that he faked his voice and called the CPS. She won't let him go outside anymore because this will endanger her and her loved ones. After investigating, the police quickly found the place where Thomas was hiding. Hope and Douglas were freed, and before sending him to prison, the police put Thomas in a mental institution.
Always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.